Now, this big news that is coming in further, right? This morning we spoke about how MOD has done some announcements or decisions with regards to defense. This is an NDTV news that is coming in that this is the biggest defense boost, I think, since independence that India has announced. Air Force will acquire multiple equipment pieces. The government has unveiled this upgrade plan. It's an upgrade plan that has been unveiled. Defense, it's a 15-year, multi-billion-dollar plan that the government is given out. A roadmap includes nuclear-powered warships, next-generation battle tanks as well. So that's the other piece. And the Army will induct nearly 1,800 future tanks to replace T-72 fleet and multiple other things. So a clutch of line items, different verticals, multi-billion-dollar opportunity. And this is big news simply because this comes in after the government around the period of May or June allocating a sizable bulk of capex announcements back then. So this is big news, and let's speak more about this and get some more details because I believe Shiv Arur, if I'm not wrong, is joining in. He's got all the details. Shiv, great talking to you. Fill us in. The headline sounds very exciting. The biggest upgrade since independence.
This is a huge 15-year capability roadmap that the Ministry of Defense has unveiled, which basically details what is easily the biggest ever upgrade of weaponry, of military capability since independence. 15 years is a very short time when it comes to a capability roadmap. So this is being seen as a post-Sindoor weaponry capability and vision that has been enunciated by the Modi government in terms of what kinds of weapons it wants the Army, Navy and the Air Force to have over the next 15 years. So many of these weapons are already in development and they will be entering service, but this is one of the most ambitious upgrades that has ever been put to paper, and NDTV has a copy of that vision which basically details mountain tanks, and you've got pictures here of Vishnu and me on the Indian Army's new mountain tank that they will be getting very, very soon. The Indian Navy will have nuclear-powered warships, a next-generation aircraft carrier, long-range hypersonic missiles, directed energy weapons, including laser-based weapons, long-range stealth bomber drones, long-range pseudo-satellites. All of these swarming drones, artificial intelligence built into our weaponry. All of this makes it easily the most significant defense and military hardware boost since independence. The reason for this, of course, is also that India is a war-fighting nation now. Sindoor came out of nowhere. India continues to be a target of terrorists, cross-border terrorists as well. The world is changing. We've got the Chinese threat, even though India has made some peace overtures on that front, but the reality remains that India is a country that remains under threat. It needs to defend itself. It needs to be able to preempt attacks on it, and that's the reason why this 15-year roadmap details some of the most advanced weapons capabilities since independence. You've got electromagnetic based weapons, you've got rail guns, you've got vertically taking off drones that are capable of keeping eye on battlefields, you've got artificial intelligence fueled stealth bomber drones that are able to take out targets without humans in the loop. These are extremely capable futuristic weapons arsenals that have now been basically articulated as part of a vision document and will be implemented over the next 15 years.
Okay, thank you so much for that very detailed download coming in from Shiv Arur. While we're at it, let's actually pull up the Nifty India Defense Index and also its constituents. No real big moves there. Likely this will also be a stretched timeline with regard to where delivery is concerned, but you can see some moves coming through with regard to a Bharat Dynamics, a BEML, a Data Patterns. Some of those have moved. Neeraj Diwan, of course, this is a multi-year opportunity or a multi-decade opportunity, if I can call it. How should one play this? Are there some names on your mind? You've obviously heard Shiv detail that down as to what this is going to entail. So give us that perspective.
See, definitely long-term defense looks attractive. Though shorter term it had run up a lot, but then even from the peaks that we saw earlier in the year after Operation Sindoor, some of the stocks have corrected to about 15%, 20% from those highs. So it again, for a long-term investor, it makes sense to buy even at today's level or accumulate if you see dips, because this is a story which will keep on playing out and it's going to be. But then one thing one has to understand that these orders are long-term orders. Supply will not happen every 3 months or 6 months. Some orders will get executed over a couple of years, 3 years, 5 years. So it's good. It's a long gestation. For something like a ship or a aircraft or related orders, it takes a longer time. So one has to be long-term investor in the stock, and they will, according to my understanding, will make money even investing at today's prices. Some of the stocks like which I like also something like a BEML, which is into defense and railways and metro, which is a good company and they have huge orders, so they can definitely gain from this news flow also. Plus, they have other metro orders which keep on coming their way. Armored vehicles, battle tank refurbishment. They have, they are into a lot of those. So BEML, Data Patterns, Muldoc, these are the companies which one should invest and be a little longer term investor for 2 to 3 years to get the real return from these stocks.